we go.
What are you making a movie of?
We're going to take some footage of this transit van over here. What do we got here, Brandon?
Alright, we'll start over here. We can get some panorama of the shop a little bit. Alright, today we want to talk a little bit about the reason why you should be vetting your trailer or van building companies. We have a van that came in from a local client. They had it built out in Colorado, and almost a year later received what we're about to go through. This company was somebody that they had found through social media, and they had claimed that they were builders of X caliber, but once they received the van, they
What's
realized,
Excalibur? What does that mean?
Don't mess me up, bro. Now I gotta start.
That's what editing's for, bud.
So a couple things that should be probably asked that are pretty simple before you get involved with a building company, whether it is for vans or trailers or just outfitting your truck, is how many projects have these guys completed, and do they have video, photos, images? Can you contact and reference some of the clients? Ask them how their experience was. Also, is this company able to provide designs that you can sign off on before they even start the build? Is it a legitimate shop with long-term employees? Do they have insurance? Do they have a client contact list? Do they have a contract for you? Do they provide warranty? So it sounds simple, but a lot of people aren't asking these questions, and they kind of walk away with what this client did. They blew almost $30,000, and we're kind of having to replace and repair. A few of the things that happened was initially they had installed this awning with just sheet metal screws straight to the body.
Really?
So that had to be pulled out, and then
I'm gonna set off the alarm.
maybe. And then they continued with the sheet metal screw work by installing the solar
nice
panels.
Look at this washer stack back here.
Originally, those solar panels were attached straight to the roof with sheet metal screws, and they were pulled by somebody else and replaced by mounts. Continuing with the exterior, they didn't even have the wherewithal to pick up one of the many 12-volt options out there, so they just went to Home Depot, picked up a 110 light fan combo. Instead of putting a switch in, they told the clients that they should just grab this plug and insert it into the inverter whenever they want to use their bathroom. So
you gotta lift up your seat, and there's no upholstery, right?
No upholstery, no. And while we're over here, this was a replaced battery, so you can see that this is an AGM setup. Originally, when they picked up the van, they had set a lead acid battery in place, didn't secure it down, and during the drive home from Colorado to Salt Lake City, the battery broke loose, and the unit fell into contact with this inverter system, and the leads touched, frying this whole system, and which was a $700 repair job just on the inverter. So two things happened. A, they didn't secure the battery. B, they put a lead acid battery inside the living quarters, which is a big no-no.
There's no vents in here.
No vents. And then a few of the things that the clients asked that they didn't receive was they also picked up another Home Depot product here, this dual sink, which obviously you can see at the size of the galley takes up half of it instantly. They secured the countertop with screws through the top of the countertop into the cabinet underneath. I guess they couldn't figure out how to cabinets and countertops are supposed to mount. Some of their handiwork through here, you can see screws through the face.
All chipped edges, screws through the face.
They didn't think about how these doors would open, so they hit the top here, so you can only open your doors so far.
And they don't hold open.
Yeah, they don't. They use locking latches, but they don't open enough to lock in place. The finish work is fairly atrocious. There are mitered corners, there are gaps in the ceiling. They were supposed to finish the wood, they left all the wood raw. Originally they had we brought a fridge to them, an Engel 12-volt fridge, and I guess they couldn't fit it after they built the entire galley, so instead they just slammed a little fridge in place right here, and didn't secure it. Same thing, the fridge fell out, everything kind of collapsed on them, and of course it didn't run off of 12 volts, so that didn't work. Yeah, that's kind of what I got. Yeah. Actually, if you want to go around this back side, this is pretty awesome.
Take a look at our...
So you can see where the screw came out right here.
Yeah.
And so they left that in place, didn't even bother doing any body work to fix it. So a little bit more of the fine craftsmanship on this piece. The company even claimed that they were trained Japanese master woodworkers. There. So here's our vent for the bathroom. Again, it's just a Home Depot exhaust. You can see quite a few of the areas where they've
already
rusted
got
through.
rust forming up here.
So we're going to pull all this and replace it with a fantastic vent, clean everything up, and properly seal it.
Special.
Yeah. So this is only one case out of many that we receive, whether it's a truck or a trailer, where you just got to make sure that you ask the right questions and the shop can provide the build that you're looking for, because nobody should go home with one of these.